Greetings and welcome to this introductory video for the website of the John J. Wright Library at LaRoche. For starters, you can find the website at library.laroche.edu. Alright, let's explore the website a bit and highlight some of the features that will likely become the most useful to you as students. A quick note before we do this, however, is that many of the functions on our website require you to be logged in, this being especially true for accessing articles and databases online. If you want to log in right away, you can enter login credentials after clicking on this icon. Okay, first up on our tour is to peruse the main menu, and first among those options is the About tab, which is where you can find general information about the library. For example, its hours of operation. Of special importance here are two things. One is the work study application. You can fill out if you're thinking about a position at the library while you attend LaRoche. And the second thing is to mention that the comments and suggestion feature will allow you to give us your input. Moving along, we see the tabs for two valuable collections maintained by our library staff, one for LaRoche's history via the Archives tab, and the other for linking to our government documents portfolio. To finish off the main menu, we'll take a gander at the Services and Policies tab. In this section, we have overviews for using our technologies, the terms for borrowing from our collection or even another library's collection, and some other various tidbits about our operation. To finish off the main menu, we'll take a gander at the Services and Policies tab. In this section, we have overviews for using our technologies, the terms for borrowing from our collection or even another library's collection, and some other various tidbits about our operation. Our first two subsections under the Services and Policies area of our website allude to the use of the technologies referenced earlier. You have plenty of options available to you on site, chief among them being our many desktop computers. Additionally, we have a few portable devices like the laptops and iPads. And the last to mention is, of course, the access to Wi-Fi, but also the printing, copying, and scanning services here as well. The next three subsections for Services and Policies essentially are about borrowing and accessing materials. In the first subsection, standard policies are presented, for instance, how many items you can have out at a time and for how long. Likewise, the next subsection has guidelines for using our textbooks on reserve, tech loanouts for items like iPads and laptops, and rules for taking out our non-print media like video games, board games, CDs, DVDs, and more. And finally, the last subsection of note here details the terms of borrowing from us, but through another library, a third-party library. More on that procedure later in the video. Before we move on to the students area of the website, very briefly, it's important to state that the search bar in the middle of the home page allows you to look through our collections for what you need, in particular through our catalog and through our databases. Alright, now we can get into the special area of the website designated for you, the nursing student. The first feature we come across here is our collection of ebooks from the R2 Digital Library. They offer you a comprehensive spectrum of titles on nursing, medical, and allied health topics. For access to these, you'll have to say you are affiliated with LaRoche first. After that, and after logging into your school account, it is then that you are able to create an account for the R2 library. It seems like a lot, but after those steps you should be in the clear, and have access to plenty of ebooks on almost any health topic. Much like the databases section we'll see later, our next section, entitled Nursing Journals, gives you a complete listing of all the publications we subscribe to, but in this instance, it's all the titles dealing with the various fields of medicine. Of note here is that one journal, the Quarterly Review of Biology, requires you to be on campus to access it. The next feature to highlight is the link that takes you to the forums for getting research materials from other libraries. The Easy Borrow system is the method for borrowing we recommend if you can't find your research in LaRoche's collections. We recommend Easy Borrow in these circumstances because it gives you the ability to renew and extend your item's borrowing period. If you are using this option, please do give us as much information as you can about the resource and where you found it. Last but not least, should a tricky research question befall you, the option to schedule a one-on-one with a librarian may help you. Simply fill out this form, linked to in the nursing section of the website, to request an appointment for individual assistance. Remember, this is not for general or simpler questions. You can always call us, drop by the library, or use the chat feature on the website for those types of inquiries. To conclude, there are three other aspects of the website worth mentioning. The first is the databases area, which will lead you to a list of all the databases we subscribe to. Secondly, there is a chat feature which allows you to contact someone live from about 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with chat availability on Fridays and weekends too. And the third and final thing to mention for this video is to point out that the bottom of the homepage posts announcements for special events, club meetings, and other various happenings coming to the library. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. Please contact us with any questions you might have, and here's to a good semester for everyone.